Hey guys, Greg Mihovich here, undergroundgym.com. Today we're going to continue our conversation about breathing, and one very important breathing topic is nasal breathing. And I'm going to focus more on the practical aspect of it, but I'm going to cover some theory as well. Breathing through your nose is vastly superior to that breathing with your mouth. And of course, if you take a breath or two through your mouth from time to time, it's not going to kill you right away, but you want to breathe most of the time with your nose. And you see a lot of people not really paying attention to this aspect, especially teenagers nowadays, because unfortunately they don't get taught the proper way to breathe and the importance of it. So you see people kind of hanging out with their mouths wide open, breathing with their mouths all the time, and it's really plays a bad part. It's not good for your health overall. So breathing through your nose is superior for multiple reasons. As the air enters the nasal cavity and goes further into the lungs, it gets filtered out, it gets humidified, it gets warmed up, it stimulates the brain activity, and so on and so forth. So my first practical exercise for you is to become a little bit more conscious throughout the day of how exactly you're breathing. We already talked about stomach breathing in the first installment of this series, right? Breathing your stomach, exhaling. Inhale, stomach protrudes. Exhale, stomach deflates. And it's going to take you some time to get to that through the exercise that I outlined to you in the prior series. With that in mind, breathing your stomach, you also want to focus on inhaling through your nose. Most of the time you inhale through the nose and exhale out of the nose as well. When you're doing some sort of more intense sport activity, or you're running or walking, a lot of times it's more practical to inhale through your nose and exhale out of the mouth. That's a good way to breathe as well. But most of the time, especially if you're nice and calm, you're not doing anything, you're sitting down, or you're walking somewhat slow, something like that, or performing something not strenuous, not intense, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose is the way to go. So breathing is almost like a bridge between our psyche and our physical body. And it's also a way for us to become centered, to focus on what's going on right here, right now, to live in the moment. Almost like what yogis and what self-help guru talk about is being centered, living in the moment, living right now. So I challenge you to become a little bit more aware of, become a little bit more conscious of what's happening in your life at any given moment, and pay attention to how you breathe. Are you breathing with your stomach? Are you breathing into your nose? So that's my first practical challenge to you. Throughout the day, start paying attention how you're breathing, how the air is coming into your lungs. Is it through the nose or not? And if it's not, close your mouth and start inhaling to your nose. Alright? So that's the first one. Second one is a little bit more challenging. As you're speaking to other people, or you're speaking to yourself, what I challenge you to do is I want you to also inhale through your nose. You will notice that it would make your speech a lot more conscious, a lot more clear, and also we're going to allow you again to harvest that power of now, to be in the moment, to be right here, right now. So as you notice, as I'm speaking to you, what I'm doing, just from time to time, I take a little conscious pose, inhale into my nose, and then as I'm talking to you, as the words come out, that's my exhalation. And when I need to, I take another pose, inhale, and then continue my conversation. What you want to avoid while talking is taking unconscious gasps with your mouth as you're talking, so you continue, I'm just doing it on purpose right now to show you the wrong way to do it. So you're just taking those uncontrollable gasps with your mouth. What you want to focus instead is on inhalation through the nose, despite the fact that you maintain an intelligent conversation. Alright? So give it a try, take some practice. It's certainly something that all of us need to work at all times, and it helps us to center you, it helps you to be in the moment, but also it brings great benefits to your health. Give it a good try, put it into practice, and let me know how it goes. Greg Mihovich, undergroundgym.com. Enjoy.